You are already enough. You don't need to earn your worth. You need to notice it. Anonymous. Hello and welcome. My name is Rebeca, and this is the Amor Factor. Hello, masterpieces, light helpers, caregivers, artists, and co-creators. Over the last few episodes, we've explored different ways you can stay more vibrant and alert throughout your day, especially if you are caring for others while trying to care for yourself. If you haven't already, I encourage you to revisit the earlier episodes. Each one builds on the last one and helps you understand how becoming more aware of your body's senses can shift the way you feel and help you move through the world with more confidence. Your skin is constantly touched by countless things: the breeze, a hug, raindrops, or even a gentle stroke. And we can tell these sensations apart because the skin is packed with different touch-sensing nerves. These nerves detect what's happening on the surface of the body and send signals into the spinal cord and the brain, helping us understand what we're feeling and how to respond. In many ways, every touch we experience begins in the skin, which acts as our main gateway for sensing and interpreting the physical world. A 2014 Neuron Perspective article by McGlone adds an important layer to this story. Their work suggests that the skin doesn't just help us identify objects or textures. It also contains a special set of slow, gentle touch nerves whose main job is emotional and social communication. These quote-unquote emotional touch nerves send signals to the brain's feeling centers, helping us experience comfort, bonding, and soothing sensations during gentle skin-to-skin contact. Building on that, Abraira and Ginty's 2013 research shows that our sense of touch begins with many different types of sensory nerves in the skin, each designed to detect specific kinds of gentle contact. These signals travel through organized pathways into the brain, helping us understand exactly where and how we're being touched. This basic biology helps explain why touch can influence how we feel emotionally. To see how this plays out in our real life, a 2024 systematic review published in Nature Human Behavior combined results from more than 200 studies. This large analysis found strong, consistent evidence that structured forms of touch like massage, therapeutic touch, reduce stress, improve mood, ease pain, and support overall well-being. A 2020 review in Frontiers in Psychiatry adds even more clarity. It highlights the role of quote-unquote affective touch, especially slow, gentle stroking that activates specialized nerve fibers designed specifically for soothing, calming touch. These fibers help regulate emotions and support mental health, showing that touch is deeply connected to how we feel inside. Together, these studies show that touch isn't just a way to sense the world, it's a built-in biological pathway for calming the body, supporting emotional balance, and improving both mental and physical health. In addition, multiple studies also show that tactile input is essential for motor development and coordination. But the calming effects of touch aren't limited to human touch. Although just a gentle touch from another person can soothe the nervous system, research shows that touching natural materials can have similar benefits. A 2023 study published in Horticulturae explored how adults responded when they touched different natural elements, such as leaves, wood, stones, and other textured materials. The researchers found that simple tactile contact with these natural objects lowered stress levels, reduced physiological arousal, and improved overall mood. In other words, nature doesn't just look calming, it can feel calming too. We think that touching natural textures engages the same touch sensing pathways in the skin that help regulate stress, offering another accessible way to support emotional balance and well-being. Even small hands-on interactions with nature, holding a smooth stone or touching a leaf or running your hands across wood grain, can meaningfully reduce stress and help one feel more grounded. And Scripture has been pointing us toward this truth long before modern research caught up. Psalms 23, verse 2 and 3 says, "He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul." Green pastures, still waters, restoration. These are gifts of calm that come from being in touch with God's creation. For me, nature brings great stillness, and it can also be very invigorating. Something as simple as walking outside and feeling the grass under your bare feet, placing a seed in the ground, using your hands to tend to a garden, or even making a small craft with natural items can encourage rest and restoration. So here we have another way to take care of yourself. Just by going outside or playing in a garden, you can take it one step further. Pick up a few natural items from the ground and make an art piece with the dry leaves, twigs, or seed pods left behind. You may never look at a dry stick the same way again. It's all art. It can be a path toward calm, creativity, and another way to show love. If you enjoy this series and appreciate our work, please leave us a like or share it with someone you care about. And remember, this is not medical advice. It's just a way to share what has helped us and the people we love. Because ultimately, our purpose is to remind you of what really matters: love, amor. Another way to say, a matter of relationships. Loving God's creation, expressed in you and every one of the masterpieces sharing this amazing world with you. My name is Rebeca, and this is the Amor Factor.